Hello students, now we shall look at ecosystem as well as energy flow. Ecosystem may be a region with a particular and recognizable landscape type like forest, grassland, desert, land or coastal space. So like we can call it forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, Rajasthan and all you will find desert ecosystem. Okay, and this Karwar, Goa we can say coastal space. So these are the particular regions with a particular and recognizable landscape. Okay, where there are forests we will call it as forest ecosystem. Where there is desert we will call that as desert ecosystem. If there is grassland then we will call it as grassland ecosystem. The graphical, climatic and soil traits form its non-living factor. See, there is something called living factor as well as non-living factor. Like these plants, animals, insects, microorganisms, they are all the living factors. So, you will find that different ecosystems have different type of living factors. You will find different animals in desert, you will find different animals in forest. Okay, but the geographical, the climate and the soil traits, they vary from these places in all these places, and they are called as non-living or abiotic factor. Here biotic means living, if it is added, abiotic means non-living factor. The living a part of the environment is called as biotic element. The living part is known as biotic element. Non-living is known as abiotic factor. This community of living organisms, in conjunction with the non-living parts of its surroundings, interact as a system. So when we talk of forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, desert ecosystem, coastal ecosystem, though they have their own biotic factor, that is the living organisms, and abiotic factor, non-living organisms, and they interact each other along with the surroundings as a system. So this is about ecosystem.